What is up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, The Hot Commodity, and today you are joining us as we cover WWE Friday Night SmackDown from October. I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself here. September 27th, 2024, live in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And we have Randy Orton coming out to start the night. Orton says, "It's been a minute, but man, I miss being on SmackDown. I can count the amount of people I trust on one hand. And Cody Rhodes is one of those people I could trust. It was hard for me to see Cody Rhodes' side to team with Roman Reigns, and I need an explanation. So, my friend, can you come and give me that explanation?" So, WWE Champion Cody Rhodes comes out. So he says, "I know you want an explanation. Perhaps I look a fool teaming with Roman Reigns. Would you rather be a fool or a coward? This got tasked to me. Roman Reigns gave me his word, and I'm going to take him for his word. The legend of this outlaw bloodline has grown, and it's time to be killed. I hope that's not a problem for you." Orton and Cody shake hands. Uh, Randy says, "No problem unless you make it a problem." And then Kevin Owens comes out, um, followed by the full bloodline. So it says, "I'm happy the three of you are in the ring. I'm going to acknowledge that Roman Reigns gave you his word. You're going to need him because these two won't help you. When they tried you, they lost. The reason you're teaming Roman Reigns is because they let you down every single time." Kevin says, "No one cares what you say ever. Tonight, we want Solo and Jacob Fatu and a tag match. Cody, we don't need you. You're in a match on your own." So Kevin Owens here is being upset with Cody Rhodes for taking this tag match with Roman Reigns. He hasn't been able to explain himself, but we all know he's not happy with it. Randy Orton himself also says, don't make, everything's okay unless it becomes a problem. So there's tension mounting here between Kevin Owens and Cody, and we're going to see what happens later on. Speaking of tension, WWE Women's Champion Nia Jax grabs Tiffany by the neck and wants Tiffany to explain last week. Nia says, "If this ends bad for me, it will be really, really bad for you." So the Queen, WWE Women's Champion Nia Jax, threatening Tiffany Stratton. Now we're moving on to the number one contenders match, Bayley versus Naomi. The winner will move on to Bad Blood to face Nia Jax, who we just mentioned earlier. This was a decent match between both women. Naomi lands a corkscrew dive to Bayley on the floor. Naomi lands a rear view, a face buster for a two. Naomi then lands a super blockbuster for a 2 count. Bayley hits Bayley belly and a flying elbow drop, and Bayley will go on to take Nia Jax at Bad Blood. This is Bayley's official rematch, and I'm excited to see what happens there between the two. Andrade confronts WWE United States Champion LA Knight about not shaking his hand last week. Carmelo Hayes runs and hits LA Knight and then walks off. And so now we have Carmelo Hayes versus Andrade, and definitely LA Knight getting involved in this situation here. This is the sixth match between the two, and WWE United States Champion LA Knight comes out. Carmelo pushes Andrade to LA Knight, and then Carmelo Hayes rolls up Andrade to get the win. After Andrade gets LA Knight's face, Elliott offers his hand, and Andrade walks off, doing the same thing to Andrade that happened to him. But Carmelo Hayes gets the victory here with some help of LA Knight, who didn't mean to help him, but that's normally what happens. Cody, Kevin, and Randy are talking backstage. Cody tells Kevin Owens that they should talk about things, and Cody snaps and tells him not right now. Kevin tells Cody to stay backstage during their tag match, but Orton tells Cody that if they need him, come back and have their back. We also, which was going to lead to problems. We find out the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, is going to be back on SmackDown next week. I'm excited to see him return. We now have Michin taking on Piper Niven with Chelsea Green. Next week, Chelsea and Michin are going to meet in a dumpster match, which is going to be silly. I'm excited for that. But Michin gets the win after Michin lands defeat to Piper Niven, and Michin will go on to challenge Chelsea next week. Naomi hugs Bayley backstage, and then Tiffany Stratton shows up and trash talks Naomi. People are saying that we might see a heel turn Naomi, and I would like to see that because back in the day when Naomi was a heel, she's a pretty good heel. We've made it to our main event here. Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu with the Bloodline taking on Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. Orton and Owens have control for the beginning of the match. A lot of back and forth action. Cody Rhodes comes out and takes out Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa after they get involved. Randy lands an RKO to Tonga. Jacob Fatu takes out Cody and Orton. Kevin lands a stunner to Solo, and then Cody tosses Jacob Fatu accidentally into the referee, and then Jacob Fatu super kicks Kevin Owens twice, and the Bloodline get the win after some help from Cody Rhodes, and Kevin Owens is clearly pissed off. Kevin gets in Cody's face, but they hug. Only time will tell when Kevin Owens turns on Cody Rhodes, but it's going to happen. We are going to have our Raw recap, NXT season premiere on the CW network. We have SmackDown recap, AEW Dynamite, and we also have Bad Blood predictions and the recap coming your way this weekend. Until next time, stay safe and stay uncensored.